Club meets today. Stop in the Media Center for your lunch pass.
Attention all 7th and 8th graders interested in playing the high school softball. There will be a parent/player meeting in the Media Center at the Rogers High School on February 17th at 6:30 p.m. If you have any questions or would like to play but you can't attend these meetings, please see Mr. Donate.
Student Council and NJHS are sponsoring a school-wide new or used tennis shoe drive during the month of February. The hope is to collect as many shoes as possible to be donated to the children in Haiti through the Minnesota nonprofit organization Sprint to site Sol A. Bring your donated shoes into your advisory to those in need.
Good morning, Rogers Middle School. It's Mrs. Whiting here with another Mindful Moment, and today we're going to talk about the pause. To get us started, we're going to hear from students and staff who share examples throughout their day where they find it helpful to pause. Take a look.
It's helpful to pause before posting something on social media.
I like to take a pause before I send an email.
It's helpful to pause when I have to make a hard decision.
It's helpful for me to pause before I say something when I have strong emotions.
I like to pause when I'm hyper at home and my parents tell me to slow down.
I'm a coach, and it's important to pause before a practice, a game, or anytime you're about to go on the field and you need to be mentally prepared.
Before I shoot a free throw in my basketball game, I pause.
I find it helpful to pause before the next class or in between classes.
I'm sure many of you can relate to the examples that were just given. They're everyday experiences that many of us encounter. But when we approach these situations mindfully, what we can do is pause. And then we take a step back and we pay attention to what's happening in the moment. And maybe that means that we're paying attention to what's happening inside of us, like we did last week with the body scan. Or maybe it means that we're paying attention to what's happening around us. Either way, when we pause, we give ourselves time to choose how we want to respond. Ultimately, what ends up happening is that we choose our response rather than just react to our situation. Up next, you're going to see the same group of people who are going to explain why the pause is helpful for them. Take a look.
Pausing helps me so that I don't regret posting something on social media later on.
The pause gives me a chance to reread the email and make sure I like what I'm sending.
It helps you make a good choice.
Pause allows me to think about what I'm going to say before I say it.
It gives me time to think and change my behavior.
The pause helps you to visualize what's about to happen in the game to help your performance.
It helps me visualize my shot before I shoot.
Pausing before class is helpful because it helps me let go of whatever just happened in the last class and refocus what my purpose is for this next class.
So there you go. The pause can be a very powerful thing. It can allow you to respond to your situation on purpose rather than just react to it.